Waiting for the notification, and I hope that everyone is doing okay. Hi, Sis Kelly. How are you? I'm good. Thank you for asking. That is nice to hear. Did you just went into a party? I feel like there's some sort of like excitement or about to go to a party. There's some excitement part of you that I'm kind of like vibing. Either looking forward to, it's already done, it's hyped. Hi, Sharon. I am good. How about you? We don't have a note. There you go. I'm about to say there's no notification, but we do have now. I am good. And you? Sharon, what do you need to know right now? Sharon, what do you need to know right now? Solar plexus, mental health. Oh, wow. Passion ignited. It seems like either your happiness, excitement was covered. It wasn't even showing. Um, Exhaustion of body, mind and spirit, probably a combination as well. So you're not seeing this enthusiasm as of the moment. It felt like things are becoming a little dim. I don't want to say I don't want to say it's cozy, but it's more of like a lazy kind of day. Hold up. What is happening? The Five of Wands, Hierophant, the Empress. Since you might have this down moment um, in the recent days, I feel like there's warmth that about to ignite again. It can be a reconciliation from the person that you had a disagreement with because you're going to receive either an apology, whether it is verbal or through action in their own little way. The Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Chariot. There's something from our last conversation, the last live. I feel like you had an enlightenment, that you feel like you are, I think, almost decided that you're about to move forward, really cutting, people. So prior removing this person or people, um, I feel like there's an agreement between you two that we need to move forward. It can be a closure. So this is a moving forward note with no turning back because we had an agreement that we need to separate lives. We need separate ways. We need to really let this go. You're about to move forward. That's the reason why this passion is going to ignite. You're about to feel warmth and alive again. That's what you need to know. Feeling that you are alive, I think that that is important, um, because once you feel that, excitement, enthusiasm is going to go back, going to return. There is like there is a feeling of you wanting to look forward to each day. All right, so that is for you. Give me a couple of sec. Where are we? Yeah, please do click the like button. Who is coming towards you in love next? Sis Kelly. Who is coming in love next? Who is coming in love next? Who is coming in love next? Deep knowing, co-create, observer. I think that you know that you are being watched. You have the idea that your pictures are um being watched, observed. Someone is actually liking you. The Ten of Wands, the Eight of Swords, the Knight of Cups. You actually had a secret admirer. This person do not want to expose themselves as of the moment, but this person's emotion is increasing. The Three of Coins, the Four of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. This person is not moving, not approaching yet. The reason is this person feels like you're not going to like them. Probably this person has a low self-esteem. He's he see you highly. So it felt like you're here. They feel like they are here. They're probably ashamed or shy. No, remove the ashamed part. It's the shyness. There are moments that this person would really want to approach. kind of really want to move forward, like in person, but retracted that energy of approaching when he's about to. I think that this person is sort of like waiting for you to give them a signal so that this person can approach you freely with no hesitations. And I feel like this person is very serious. I mean, serious in a way that this person would love a commitment. This person is not playing games, would really want a commitment. Who is this? I think that this person might gonna approach you early next year, a Taurus or has a Taurus placement in their chart. Divine Empress, message on the 15th and 16th. All of my, that was 15 days ago. Hmm. I already answered all of those questions, Divine Empress. Yep, all of those were answered. May, thank you. Does this person still loves you? Let's see. Does this person still loves you? The four of spades, the four of hearts, the seven of clubs. Not anymore. Sees Shell David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. David's feelings, thoughts, and energy towards you. By the book, into the sea. Why? You know what I'm picking up here is self blame. I'm kind of surprised how David is becoming mature. Instead of pointing fingers, there's an actual kind of diving deep within. The Page of Swords, the Four of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. I think that that David think that if he offered the relationship a little earlier, didn't play games, they didn't play mind games. David assumed that you're together right now. You're not pregnant. If you are, then it's his. The Nine of Wands, the Three of Swords, and the Six of Pentacles. I think David here would really want to have a heart to heart conversation. David already understand that they hurt you, but they would love to ask how deep, kind of wanting to really have a conversation of if we truly want to cry, it's a soulful conversation, exposing emotions. David discovered something deep within, and he just found out that apart from the regret, he is also in pain emotionally for letting you go. This is what I'm seeing. Clarify what was on the hardship David experienced. That was on the last, um let's check. Yeah, the last live. What's hardship David experienced? Love begins, transformation, the truth. This is more of a hardship when it comes to, I will mention again. It's kind of like their soul. There's a deep longing. There's a hole wanting to fix it. I think David here tried to fake, the feelings, what's happening, try to convince himself that things are okay, no matter how hard he tried. Sometimes it works, but every time that David wants, kind of wanting to have a peaceful sleep, I think that this is more of a conscience thing that's bugging him, that he hurt someone. There's something about the pen. I don't know what that is. That David is holding and gave it to you or handed to you when you were together. I don't know what that is. I'm seeing a pen. Ace of Coins, the Three of Blades, and the Six of Blades. Isn't this the Three of Blades It showed in this deck and this one. Very consistent. Like if my memory serves me right, almost the same energy on the past, on the last reading, on the last live. This is him moving on without asking for apology. The hardship in here is the conscience. And the conscience kind of now whispering to his ears that the reason why he is encountering unfortunate events because of the pain that they caused from this person. I think that this is you that he is thinking with the three of coins, the queen of rods, the page of blades. Did you just had a fall off without proper closure, without a proper communication? There's something about a communication. I don't know if that's written, if that's verbal. It should be clear. It should be an agreement between you, but it didn't happen. It becomes heavy on him. And reality, as of the moment, is serving him this emotional pain. The hardship in here is, I feel like, again, this is soul, very spiritual, that David is looking because it seems like he's not moving forward with either finances, career, or both. And he connects that with the karma of hurting you. I don't know what happened to him, why he connects that, but he had this realization when he had this soul searching, when he had this deep diving. He feels like he's doing everything but not working. And that blockage feels like connects with you. That's how he views this. Sharing. Advice on your full anxiety. You try not to think about him. You think you're over it. Then you start thinking about him again. Now let's see. Sharon, you may want to email me on that. Um, Especially it's the beginning of the month and the last month of the year. So it'll gonna be a um good thing to do this. Email me right after the live. I think we need to have a conversation about that. But let's check here the advice. The Hermit, the Seven of Pentacles, the Tower. You know what? From what I'm seeing in here, There's no actual things shifted in your energy. No matter how long you tried to wait for Tim to offer you the love, it seems like it's not going to happen anymore. There's a final decision that Tim kind of already decided, concluded, I'm moving forward. So I think that reason needs to be sent out to you by me so that you can put a period. You can close this chapter. The Queen of Cups, the Ten of Cups, the Six of Swords. The love that you're looking for is not on Tim's direction. If we're going to connect this on the previous live, you are meant to have a committed relationship with someone new, and it's going to happen next year. Better yet, use this entire month to cleanse. If I'm going to put this into to another term, if you're welcoming someone new to enter your house, you must remove those old appliance, furnitures that's not working. Um, so that when that person comes in, the person will feel comfortable, cozy, feel welcomed. That needs to be done. Use this entire month to remove all those baggages, trash, if I may say, because it's been weighing on you for quite a while. You're looking for love in a different direction. The love is not from the past. Don't look back. Look in the future. You want to be messy. Never got. Check the spam and everything. Email me later. I didn't get your second question actually. Hold on. Oh, there you go. It jumped. Give me a couple of sec. Who is this coming? Predictions for the holidays. What to expect. And then CC. There you go. Apologies. Predictions on the holidays. What to expect into the new year. Predictions on the holidays. Predictions on the holidays. Predictions on the holidays. Trapped in fear, emotional loss, foundation and achievements. It seems like recognition. It seems like you're probably thinking that people is not paying attention to you, not giving you importance. Um, if this is at work, you might feel like you're a wallflower. Um, Probably you're thinking that they're taking advantage of you or not seeing your worth. Somewhat, I'm seeing here like a recognition. It could be a token. It could be like an announcement that your hard work is being seen. The strength card, the Queen of Elixir, and the Five of Blades. So this, it seems like a competition, and you're giving it a good fight. So there's something in here, kind of like wanting to kneel down, um, waving the white flag, like you're the queen. I cannot compete. Now I know. So there's a there's some sort of like a validation, um, that you're doing best. You're doing your best, and I cannot, you know, even match that. The Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Coins, and the Six of Rods. Almost as if like this is a promotion, almost as if like this is a, like what I mentioned, recognition. I don't know if that is a trophy or a plaque, but this is what I am seeing in the holidays. Yeah, that's something for you, sis. CZ, what are Penny's thoughts and feelings about you? Feelings, thoughts, and feelings and thoughts about you. Feelings and thoughts about you. Feelings and thoughts about you. The Page of Pentacles, the Eight of Wands, the Five of Wands. I don't know why Penny has this impression that they are in a competition with you, or they might be in competition with someone. The Ten of Swords, the Justice, the Five of Swords. There's an energy here of wanting to give up or almost giving up. Like I don't want to compete with someone. It seems like the energy here is letting it be. Surrender, because I'm letting you decide which direction you should choose. It's not arrogance, but it felt like there's a confidence in here. Like I'm giving you the steering wheel. Drive this to whichever you want this path to go, but I'm not going to exert effort because it seems like there's a lot of things that's going on in your life. I don't want to add to that. I don't want to be dragged into that. Yeah, this is the energy that I am picking up. From Penny to you. Free questions will begin when the likes match the numbers of people. Ah, okay. Thank you, sis. All right. Divine Empress, please email me again. Sharon, where will you meet this new person that I mentioned? Where will you meet? Anything that you should look out for? Hold up. Anything that you should look out for. To be fair, blessed the tribe. I think that this is the time for you to reconnect with friends. That's for sure. I love how this oracle card, uh, like a combination. I've never seen these three um, combinations yet, and I'm always using this, right? It gives me the feels of these will be an acquaintance from someone else's either party. Um, if this is not a party, it is just a what meeting with someone, and this new person is around. I'm seeing somewhat a similar situation that happened to you that is similar to their experience. Vibing together, it felt like match made in heaven. The blessed oracle card showed up. The lovers, the king of wands, the page of wands. From what I am seeing, this is more of your soulmate. This is more of, I mean, twin flame, if I may say. Chances are this is there's a soul connection in here. What you should look out for is this might gonna be a little intense because this is real commitment, and I am seeing that the communication is going to be constant. The magician, the ten of cups, and the two of pentacles. Sort of like a question. The question here is deep within you. Is this really the person for me? Because I've never felt this kind of relationship. I've never felt that someone is this serious, paying attention to me, treating me like a queen, almost as if with the magician, something that I dreamt of and it felt like it's a fantasy. But you might going to pinch yourself like, is this really happening? Um, the two of pentacles, clarified by the Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor in reverse. This is a person who's not egoistic. A person may be a little carefree, expressive, don't care about what people think. And it felt like there is always a sense of urgency for this person to express their emotion. If there's a misunderstanding, there's always an action to have a reconciliation, patch things up, make you understand what truly happened, giving you the reason so that you're not going to think. Um, it felt like this is more of giving you some peace of mind. So, yeah, this is connect with your people, connect with your friends. It's already connected to them. They're just around. Then Libra's current emotions and next actions towards you. Hold up, let me check. Let's see. Libra's current emotion. Libra's current emotions and next action towards you. A leg up, by the book, into the sea. What happened already happened. It seems like it's actually hard to start over again, start in a clean slate. There's already a crack in your connection with your Libra. The Queen of Wands, the Queen of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. I think that you're the only person hanging in here, crossing their fingers for reconciliation. I feel like Libra is okay with what happened, sort of. That's life. You cannot get anything, everything in life. Um, Sometimes we are a hero, sometimes we are a villain in someone else's story, sort of like be it. The Nine of Cups, the Page of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords. So, your wish here of reconciliation is not going to happen anymore. I feel like this is the end of it. There's actually no action from Libra. Kind of make me feel that this is the energy of I already surrendered. Um, I don't want to look back. I'm moving forward. It's sad. I am sad. Um, but for Libra, it's a waste of time to rekindle, to restart. I'm getting the energy of it's much easier to start again with start from the scratch, um with someone new rather than renovating, rather than fixing what was already broken. If this is a an appliance, I don't want to um it gonna cost more if I'm going to um if I'm going to send this to the service center. It's much easier and it's much practical for me to buy a new one. Lala, December, the 10 of clubs, the 8 of ooh, the 8 of spades, the 10 of hearts. I'm seeing a yes. You're welcome, says Chell. I think that you have another one. All right. Marshea, is James bothered by your absence? Is James bothered by your absence? Is James bothered by your absence? Thank you, sis Kelly, for assisting. Is James bothered? Healing issues, finances and career, calling your soulmate. Um, I'm seeing that James is looking back. Things are a little more messier than, I mean, prior you left, before you left him. So I think that there's some hardships in here, financial wise, career wise. It seems like James has no guidance as of the moment. Um, Almost as if there's James's life has no direction at all. The death card, the 10 of wands, I mean 10 of blades, the hierophant. I think James would love to apologize, but he has this assumption of that was your last straw and he do not have any chance to rekindle his connections with you. The world card, the 7 of cups, the page of coins. If there will be an action from James, or James is going to show up in your life again, this is going to happen by next year. Chances are there might be some greetings. Um, James is going to either send you or post, um, and you know that that is for you. It could be because of either this holiday or New Year, but he is going to reappear second to third week of January next year. We'll try again, or at least wanting to. If you're not going to accept him back, at least an energy of I apologize. Um, I'm going to do all my best here for you not to feel angry with me. Um, he is actually bothered, cannot really sleep well. He feels like his life is a mess, more messier when you were gone. Mm. Sees a child. Clarify what happened to his finances that he is connecting with your connection. Let's see. I think that this is more of him thinking that this is a karma, or the reason why he is having this financial issues is because of a karma in a different way. Triumph, material harvest, deception, and envy. So I feel like someone here betrayed his trust. In connection, that's he betrayed your trust. It seems like it's the energy is the same, but the result is different. So this is more of him betraying you romantic wise. Someone betrayed him financial wise. Hanged man, the justice, the nine of wands. So at first, David here is thinking, why? Why this person betrayed me? I trusted this person so much. And then all of a sudden, probably a flashback. Um, your face showed up in his mind, kind of speaking to him. How about that is my question. You betrayed me. How can you betray me if I trusted you so much? Catch the drift. It's the same energy, probably same question in a different result. Karma works that way. The six of swords, the seven of pentacles, the hierophant in reverse. It's actually in reverse. Because I didn't ask for apology. I didn't ask for, yeah, there's no closure. That's actually one of the betrayal, because I made you feel that things are going to work well between us. Um, and then I just disappeared. So it's sort of like someone also promised him and then they disappear. Same situation, different result. That's why he feels like, oh, okay. Um, it could be that the universe is giving me a learning. Um, it may not be in my romantic life, but somewhat, you know, universe has its own way to for us to wake up, probably taking something that's very important to our heart. Ah, sure, says, yeah. Gita, what are Ram's intentions and feelings for you? Ram's intentions and feelings for you. Ram's intentions and feelings for you. Ram's intentions and feelings for you. The King of Swords in reverse. The Nine of Wands. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Kingses are in reverse. This is more of me displaying a thing, probably to make you believe, but in reality, I'm just doing it for the sake of either impressing you. I think that Ram here is faking something and he's becoming a little exhausted with things right now. Um, the Page of Swords, the Four of Wands, and the Five of Swords. Let's say there is an emotion Ram is feeling for you, but it shows like this is deep, intense, but sort of the emotion is not that deep. It's sort of like wanting to make you believe that this is deep. It's not that I don't have emotion, but I kind of like faking something. It's not yet that deep. I think that this is the intentions of wanting to impress you. And I am becoming a little exhausted with that. Of faking this emotion, faking what I am showing. Don't get me wrong, your person have feelings. Not that deep yet, but his action is showing like it is. All right. Um, I think that your person here is really trying hard to impress you because he like you that much. He wants you to commit to him, but his emotion is not that deep. Mm. Celine, career reading and employers in months. Let's check. Career reading, any employers in months. The Three of Blades, the Devil card, the Three of Coins. Um, I am not seeing any improvements yet. I am not seeing that there are or there will be an employer kind of hire you. Give this idle moment up until it will last up until February of next year. I know. Questions number 4, sis Kelly. What up? What's the tea with the Tony Aries and his current emotion towards you? Now let's check. Now let's see. Flexible, mending, round and brown. The ego is still here. It seems like Attorney Aries changed a bit positively and went back to who he is, who he's always been. Egoistic. I feel like this is more of narcissistic. He already crossed over. He's actually much worse than before. Um, but the thought of you would really love to see you, talk to you, This is his hell. He's always in a loop thinking of you. The Page of Cups always thinking back, looking back the past, looking those memories that you've shared. It seems like he's hurt because you're already moving forward. I feel like this person is still keeping tabs on you. The two of wands in reverse, the hanged man, and the ace of wands. I think that there must be something that in this season, both of you shared, and I think that he is missing that and haven't experienced that with anyone yet since with you. I don't know what that is. It can be something very intimate, but it felt like that was the best, and I never experienced that ever again. Yeah. Hold up. Shanae, general reading. Hold up. All right. General reading for your finances for the month of December. Finances for the month of December. Finances for the month of December. Wow. Conflict and defeat. It gives me the energy of things will go downhill. The three of coins, the tower, yeah, that makes sense. The king of blades. Um, I feel like this is intentional. Uh, Someone here is sort of plotting, kind of. I feel like someone do not like for. I mean, someone do not like to see you progressing when it comes to finances, or there must be something that might going to happen. Instead of saving, you're going to release money, and it's not even buying things. It's sort of like an expense. Mm. For the month of December. General reading regarding your finances for the month of, I mean, what should you expect to happen between Steven and your relationship in December? Let's check. What is, or what should you expect to happen between Steven's relationship in December? Chop woods, breathe, all that glitters. Sis, I also feel like you need some cleansing because from what I am seeing, December is not for you. Um, I don't want you to end the year and the last year will be something that's really unforgettable in a bad way. It felt like this will really upset you. The three of wands in reverse, the 10 of swords, and the King of Swords in reverse. King of Swords showed up in here. I don't know who's this person, and it felt like this has something to do with what? Um, Indecisiveness. Has something to do with no clearance, unorganized. The Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Hierophant. These may be temporary and it can be very quick, but still, December might gonna give you some heartache when it comes to your relationship with Steven. Although Steven is going to fix it, but there's already a mark. It's much better that, ending the year with just probably a discussion rather than ending it with a fight, saying things that you cannot rebuke, um, that you cannot take back. Although there is reconciliation, there is something that, fixations in here. What's said, you kind of like the damage is already done. Yami, what's coming in love towards you in the upcoming weeks? What's coming in love towards you in the upcoming weeks? Yami, what is coming in love towards you in the upcoming weeks? What is coming in love towards you in the upcoming weeks? Oh, wow. Deception. It's a different one. Children, playfulness. It's not a prank, but it felt like this is more of using what? An alibi. It's actually not a reason, but an alibi. Um, the energy of I am justifying things, although it doesn't make sense, and trying to make it sense to you, but you cannot actually connect the dots. The Queen of Cups, Death card in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles. So this is you telling this person, I'm gonna give you a chance to tell me the truth, what's happening or what truly happened. So this person is going to actually tell you a lie and gonna stick to it, even though that somewhat you have either evidence, you know some truth about what truly happened, but this person is gonna stick to the lie that this person did or said. The Ten of Swords, the Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands in reverse. So it felt like a contradiction, right, from your reading from the last live. But it felt like either this is going to happen first or that is going to happen first, and then mess that up, or mess that up and then fix it. Um there must there's something in here. Okay, I'm not going to move, I'm not going to exert effort coming from you, because I know that that is a lie. I know that you're just playing. And I feel like this is going to happen first and then fixation. Remember the last one? The most recent. I believe that my reading to you then is really good. This is going to happen first. Thank you so much. Eagle money. see David's face this week. Is it gonna be this week? The ace of clubs, the nine of diamonds, the four of diamonds. Not this week. Gira, that's Yami Advav. That's actually the person you asked, right? So, Cherry Chubs will Vanmates pay us in December. The Five of Hearts, the Queen of Diamonds, the King of Oh, still not. Gita, the person that you asked, you didn't mention that there's two Ram. You said Ram Yadva. So that's the Ram Yadva. All right. Uh, Sis Kelly, let's see here. Is there anything that you can do to fix your situation with AJ, the Libra? Let's see. You was hoping it would be just a Mercury retrograde in the end. I think we're about to leave the retro. You know what? Every time that it's retrograde, I totally lost um my sleeping time. Breathe, happy, happy. All that glitters. It seems like this Mercury retrograde made a mark. Uh, Planetary alignment might go back to their places, but these mark the crack that I mentioned earlier. It has been there. The Justice, the Four of Pentacles, and the World card. It can be repaired, but it's kind of like the relationship here or the repair that's about to happen is not as a lover. Let's say I've known you for old time's sake. Instead of hate, instead of anger, let's be civil. It's not friends, not lovers, but I don't want to consider you as enemy or something that I um mad, angry, but let's just be civil. The Queen of Rods, the Two of Coins, and the Temperance. I feel like there will be attempts, but you know what? In the end, it's it's an agreement that this is not really going to work anymore, and this is not really for us. And instead of um throwing this connection, let's just be civil. Uh there will be attempts of fixation. Well, there's an actual result in a positive way, but not too much. Mm. Will Ram Yadva going to give you a solid commitment? This is for you, Gita. Will Ram Yadva going to give you a solid commitment? Gonna give you a solid commitment. the Star in reverse, the Eight of Wands, the Two of Swords in reverse. Um, Going to give you a commitment. Solid, I can say that is. It's not perfect. It's not a relationship that you will be sort of like be treated as a I'm going to give you the sun, the moon. You have to also work in this connection. Um, Sort of like it's a relationship that's needs constant reminder. The Four of Wands, the Strength card in reverse, the Tower in reverse. All the bad cards are in reverse. So which means this is positive, right? But the thing here is there's one here, a good card that is also in reverse. I can say that this is solid, but you cannot um avoid, misunderstandings, and I think that that is okay. But with the Four of Wands in an upright position, so it felt like this is going to be established as or you're going to have an established relationship because of those challenges. Um the Tower in reverse, which is also good because there might be some misunderstanding, but it's not going to end up in a separation. Um, so I can say this is solid. That is a yes. It's not perfect, but not really the worst. It's you're much somehow we can say lucky. Because with the quality of relationship that's going on right now, it's very normal to have separation. At least you don't have, so consider it lucky. How dangerous are Judge Lilibeth JP? Suck this up. I know, right? Uh, let's see. Three of Elixir, the Strength card, and the Two of Blades. Apart from Judge Lilibet can use the power, she can also remove someone from a position, almost as if this is in a medieval time, I can excommunicate you from a certain organization. So I can wash away and remove your power. So sort of like a vampire. I'm getting a power from you and removing yours. It seems like I'm sucking all your power. Um, and it will be added to me, and you're gonna be weak. I'm more stronger. Kind of, I can rub it in your face. Who's powerful? So with that being said, I can do some power trip. It's not just anymore for the sake of proving a point. I can do it, and that's dangerous. Suck the sack. Yeah, yeah. Could it had it up? It's I might gonna have a what's that? I know, right? You're welcome. So I guess that's it. Divine Empress, I actually received your email. I'm going to look for it. Um, check on it and share it. I will be waiting for your email. So thank you so much, you guys. I truly appreciate you all and see you on the next live. Thank you, sis, for also assisting me. So goodbye. Good night.